All right, man. Let's talk about your basically your sidebar area. That's what you're asking about for the I guess the ads and stuff. But it's actually under a section for sidebars. So I'm gonna kind of touch base on that because if you ever need to change out other sections besides an ad, you'll want to know how to do that too. So it's basically broken down into 3 different sections. One's going to be widgets, which is where I'm at right now. See this widgets up here, and you can find it under appearance and then widgets. The other one is going to be sidebars. All right, and that's here. And then the other one is actually on the page and selecting it. So let's go ahead and the first thing I'm going to do is just make a sidebar. And I'm just going to, let's call it Brian. So I'm going to click sidebars. And then here I can create a sidebar. So I'm just going to add it. I'm just call it Brian. I forgot, man. You do your name with an I or a Y? I think it's an I. Okay, so Brian. I should have did Dolphin Suck. That would have been better, right? So there we are. There's our new sidebar. Okay, so let's now go back to widgets. Now if we look on the right, here's all our sidebars that we have for your site. And we'll see Brian right here. Sidebar Brian. There it is. And if I open it, empty. Nothing in it. So then what we can do is add these widgets in the sidebar. So I know we're talking about your specific ads, but you can add some other things in here too. So this one, for instance, like text. Hi there. I'm Brian. Text. Blah, 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 right? Save it. Go ahead and close this thing. I don't want to get too creative here. Let's leave that in there for now. So now it's saved. I got the sidebar Brian, and if I go to a page, in this case, let me do a blank one because I don't want to screw with anything you got going on here. So let me add a new one. I'm just going to call this Brian sidebar. All right. So then if you look on the top right, you'll see sidebar, show sidebar, no sidebar. So if I publish this and view it. Whoops, I don't want that. Try again. Day now. Alright, so then here's your site, and if we did have a sidebar, it would be right here. Right? So, oh man, I'm having a tough time. I'm trying to go faster than I should be really going. Alright, so there we are. So now we want to add ads and things like that. So if I click this drop down, I get the lists of sidebars that I can choose from. So in this case, I'll choose Brian, update. There's going to be one other thing. So you're going to refresh this. Like, oh, what are we missing here? Well, what we need to make sure we choose is sidebar. And where are we? Right sidebar page, update, and then hopefully this shows up and I'm not a liar. There we are. Hey, I'm Brian. Right? Okay, so then what we can do is manage that particular sidebar for that page. So if I come back to widgets, let's see, where's the Brian one? Here we are. Delete this thing. Delete. And what I want to do is drag the 250 by 250. I think, I can't really remember, but that should be the only one. I'm pretty sure this is it. The 250 over. And then basically what is set up is your image path and your link. So meaning, where is this image coming from? It's coming from the server. And where's it going to? Meaning if it's a picture of CNN, if I click it, it takes me to CNN, right? So before you, well, you can do it after, before, or whatever. You need to get this image path. And that's the same thing by uploading an image to the, let me say this first because we'll come back to that. It's the same thing as uploading an image somewhere in your library. So let's say you could click add new and add it, or maybe you've already added it. Let me see if I can find an ad that you already have. Just an ad by chance? I'm hoping that would make life. No, it's a little bit big. Let me, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just use it real quick. It's going to come out jacked, but it's the same premise. It's a 250 by 250, right? So this would need to be smaller. It's not going to auto crop it. Other parts of the site do auto crop, not this one. This is size specific. You can edit the image in WordPress. If you click Edit Image, you can actually crop the size. You can actually do like 250 by 250 and change it. You can do the crop tool by doing like this and stuff. I've never really used that. I don't know how good it works. I don't know if you're going to have problems or not. I would think that it's going to work great for you. I just don't use it. I usually crop my pictures before I upload them, so I don't, you know, your computer should do that for you. However, you could do that in here, I would think, and you should still be okay. Let me cancel this. So anyways, what you want is this file URL right here. So where is this picture at? It's right here. So if I copy this and I paste it into my browser, I should see this. There it is, right? So this URL is what we need for here. So I come back, I do sidebar Brian, image path. That's what I just did a whole spiel on, is the image path. Paste it in, and then the link. What happens when it's clicked? Where's it going to? It's going to, we'll just do, get a link from somewhere. We'll do the tutorial page. Save it. Right? Let's refresh. Now maybe this is going to look jacked because this picture is too big. Too big. But it's a 250 by 250, so ignore this. It won't look like that. There it is. There's your image. Well, I thought I clicked it. Did I not click this? There I did. Boom. Now it's going to the tutorial page. So when you're doing your ads, you obviously, you know, your friend, your buddy, your sponsors, whoever's paying you, you want to go to their website. At least I would assume that's what you want. If it's not going anywhere, we just leave this blank. Right? That is pretty much it. You can use these sidebars and pop them in anywhere, so you can actually do specific ads for specific. And then the ones that you, let's see, I'm going to delete this thing. I'm going to delete all this out. The ones that are already built, you just go and change your sidebar. So what I would say is maybe you start uploading your ads now. Make sure they're 250 by 250, so add all your ads, right? Then go in and then make your sidebars for them. Or if it's a sidebar that's already on that page, you can use that one as well. Let me delete out the Brian sidebar. Right now it doesn't make any sense. So Brian, delete. It's a blank one for some reason. Delete that one. Okay. And then so your pages, you mentioned the, actually you said something about the shop as an example. I don't know what page you're going to add to, but let's say you're going to add on about. No sidebar. Come in here, choose your sidebar, make sure your template is set to sidebar. Alright? And that's pretty much it. Now keep in mind that some of these templates are template specific, meaning like right now this is the default template, but you have things that are a map results page, membership plans, partners. Some of these other ones, you can't do that. It's not going to work because those are template specific. So as soon as you come in there and change it to sidebar, it's going to jack it because that template is meant to look like the map page or profile page or whatever it may be. So it's only going to work on certain pages and certain sections. Alright, the recording cut out on me. I just noticed there's a red dot on my recorder. I don't know what I missed. I'm not going to go back and redo a whole another 10 minutes again. So basically, real quick, I was just making a point that it's template specific. So I don't know if you missed that or heard that or not. But basically, if you're on a search result, put a sidebar in that. And I would think that makes sense because you're using this template as opposed to this one. So that's it. All right, man. Hope that helps you.